Hi guys, it's Chris with the Wide Body again. This week we've been talking about gut health and our health features. So I thought this week would be really interesting if we went ahead and focused our food segments on gut health and how we can fix our gut with the proper food, if you will. So this week we're going to be talking about probiotics, things that you can find in food that you'll enjoy. Should be, again, readily available at the store, and we're going to go ahead and feature it now. All right, here we go. Hey, do you like what you guys see? Guess what? The Wide Body is now on YouTube. So if you're watching this video and you click over to our YouTube channel, go right down right about here. Go ahead and click subscribe for us. Also, leave us a message. Leave a comment. Comments do us a big favor because the comment section triggers the algorithm in YouTube, gets more people to watch it. More for that, better for us, more videos we can do for you guys. And if you really like what you're seeing, we're on Patreon right now, The Wide Body on Patreon. So if you have a chance and feel like throwing a few dollars our way, that's a real help. Thank you again for doing that. Now let's go ahead and get on to the rest of the video. Hey guys, we're back. Going to go talk about probiotics in food today. So we're not going to feature yogurt. Most of y'all have been, marketed to death about probiotics and yogurt, and that is true. Yogurt, the live cultures are fantastic for you. But we're not going to feature that today because a lot of yogurt has a lot of sugar in it, and we just don't really want to be talking much about that. I'd like to get you guys some alternatives to have a lot of probiotics, really great stuff for the gut, but doesn't have a lot of sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and feature the products you're seeing here today. You should find them really healthy and really good for you. First up, we're going to go talk a little bit about sauerkraut. Now, you guys may have had sauerkraut as a kid, may not really, may have different opinions about it, but these bags here are different than the old cans of stuff you used to have. Now, let me tell you right now, if you got sauerkraut that's in a can or in a jar, you might as well just throw it out if you're thinking about probiotics. Those have been pasteurized, and when that happens, it kills all the probiotic goodness that's within that. These in particular, though, are actually fresh. Now, I actually have two brands here. One is a national brand that's actually very good. And then my local brand here from the H-E-B grocery store in Texas. We're so fortunate to have that, and they have some great products. Either one's really good. Something I want to point out to you is you notice they're in a bag. Don't let the bag fool you, though. But it is a tip-off that there may be something good in here as opposed to the jar. You notice right here on the bag, it'll say probiotic, telling you it is fresh and has the fresh cultures. Now, the reason I say don't rely on just the bag, there is a major manufacturer out there. You find them across the country in all the deli sections right there. And they do have their sauerkraut also in a bag. Interesting enough, they also have it in a jar. But that sauerkraut is not live. It doesn't have the probiotics. It has actually been eliminated. So try this sauerkraut, fantastic. Mix it with your hot dog, your sausages, or something like that. Now, a cousin to the sauerkraut is actually kimchi. So and the reason why I say it's a cousin is because he also uses cabbage, different sorts of cabbage, but very different. Another product that's been fermented. It has a very unique smell to it. You can find it in a variety of things. Here's one that's actually a variety of flavors. This one's kind of spicy. This one's actually made out of the Houston area. So for me, that's fairly local. It's about 3 hours away. Here's a national brand here. You can find it. All these products here have to stay cold, okay? And they do have a limited shelf life on them. Now, these products, if you happen to live in a city or a town that has a large Asian population, you may actually have an Asian market. You can get this stuff fresh out of the deli section for them. Do it, it's fantastic. One thing I will tell you, kimchi gets sort of a bad rap for the smell. And the reason for that is it's the fermenting process and off gases. So what I would tell you, the first time you go to open up your jar, step outside for a few minutes. Open it up, let it off gas, and then go ahead and eat it. You'll find that the family will be a little happier if they're not used to the smell. Most Koreans don't think the smell is that bad. They think it's fantastic. And I think once you start eating this, you'll enjoy it. If you want to try something different, try this on your hot dog next time. And I think you'll find it's fantastic. Try it on different things like hamburgers, different sausages, different sandwiches, or have it alone as a side dish with other meals like that. Really good. Really going to enjoy this stuff right here. Okay, guys, now with a different area, we're going to talk about drinks here. So when we talked about food, if you will, in this section, there is a way to have probiotics within your drinks. Now, some folks like to drink kefir, which is like a yogurt product. And again, back to that idea of I want to stay away from yogurts, and that because a lot of folks add a lot of sugar to their yogurts to frankly make it palatable. We're going to talk instead about kombucha. Now, fascinating topic that kombucha is. It is a fermented drink. I have a few varieties here on my shelf. Some of these, I tend to like the blueberry flavors, so I bought these because I'll end up having to drink them later. But you can get a variety of different flavors. This one sounds kind of interesting too because it's lady apple. You'll find them with ginger. You'll find them with vegetable flavors, lots of different fruits. It is a fermented product, thus it does have the probiotics, it should say on it. These two are actually local products right here within the Austin area. You may find at farmers markets that folks make the kombucha, and if they do, they'll tell you they may have the mother right there with them. The mother is the mass within that creates the probiotics, and you want definitely some of that to get for you. You'll love it fresh, it's really good. Now, a couple things you'll notice about kombucha. Many times the product is effervescent, meaning it does have some little bit of bubbles in it. That makes it kind of nice. But the one thing I want to point out, though, is because of the process that goes into making this, there is a trace amount of alcohol. Now, for most people, you wouldn't even notice the alcohol, and it's even with me just saying that, it makes you think, oh, am I going to have to worry about an alcoholic drink or anything like that? No, but I do want to point it out because there are folks who are, one, allergic to alcohol, and two, because if you're taking prescription medicines, you do need to be concerned about the alcohol, even if it's a trace amount of alcohol, interacting with your prescription med. All right, guys, and then finally, we're going to talk maybe something more of a condiment. Let's talk a little bit about apple cider vinegar. Now, not just any apple cider vinegar, but this organic brand. Now, this is Bragg's, and it sounds like I'm going to brag on Bragg's here for a minute, but these folks do a fantastic job of making sure that it is a probiotic apple cider vinegar. Has not been filtered. That's why it looks a little cloudy, as you'll notice. It does have some of what they call the mother in it. You'll see it looks a little cloudy on here. That's fine. That's exactly what you want. Now, this is more, of course, a condiment. We had food. We ended up having drinks. We're going to talk about then a little bit of a condiment here. So what's fantastic about this apple cider vinegar in particular, as I was saying, it does have all the probiotics. And I'm going to tell you right now, as far as flavor goes, I think it's amazing. Now, of course, it is still vinegar, so it still has that sharp tang, but there is an after lingering effect of a little bit of the sweetness that you would expect from an apple cider. Use this in salad dressings. Use this in, let's say if you make a German potato salad, if you keep it cool and you want it vinegar based, I would use something like this. Some folks like to drink it in teaspoons, and it helps it with their gut health that way too. One thing, so be aware, if you cook with this, now remember, every time we talk about this, when you cook, you do end up killing the probiotics. That's why you stay away from the pasteurized products of these, and that's what happens here. So if you cook, you'll lose the probiotics here. But this is a fantastic product. I'll talk about this product on some other videos too regarding sugar addiction and so forth, because this thing is amazing and it's a big help. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this segment here. We talk about for food and what you can go do to protect your gut health. Remember in the article, we talked about how gut health helps with your mental well-being. It's a direct connection on there. So take care of your gut, you're going to take care of your mind. Great products here. Again, we talk about food, we talk about drink, condiments here. You're going to find there's other products out there. Take a look, see what you have local, and if you can, buy the local product. It's always going to be fresher, and you're going to enjoy it a whole lot more. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Look forward to seeing you with you. Please subscribe. Leave a comment, please. It's fantastic. It helps us out, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon here on The Wide Body.